What's up, y'all? My name is Jeremy Allen. I work here at Body Mechanics. I'm the boxing instructor here. And right now I'm gonna give you a few little tips on how to start your boxing, get it going. We're gonna start off with footwork, okay? So the most important parts of boxing is probably the footwork and the foot stance. So we're gonna start with our footwork and our stance. So starting right here, what I like to teach everybody is you want to stand about shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent, okay? But everybody's stand is slightly different depending on your height, depending on your body type, whatever's comfortable for you. The more you practice, the better you'll be good at it. Figure out what works for you. But simply put, you stand shoulder width apart, looking forward. I'm right-handed, so I'm teaching as if you're a right-hander, but all you have to do is switch around if you're a left-hander, okay? Depending on the person, if you want, you can have your stance a little bit out to the side so it'll be a little more comfortable for you. We're gonna start off with foot back, okay? Slight bend in the knees, all right? It works good for defense and offense. You wanna be able to shift your weight from front to back effortlessly without having to take a step, all right? That's where we start at. So, we start off with moving front to back and back to front. Simply put, if you're moving front to back, simply put, if you're moving forward, all you wanna do is push off your back foot and pick up your front foot as you go forward. And then vice versa, coming back. So what you're doing is you're picking up your back foot and pushing off your front foot as you're going back, okay? So moving left to right is very important. For instance, if you want to move to your right, you want to step with your right first, followed by your left. If you want to move to your left, you move with your left foot first, followed by your right. That makes sure that your feet are underneath you, that you're not crossing your feet, because if you cross your feet or are unstable at any point, it makes it really difficult to throw a quality punch, and if you get punched in the middle of it, you may fall. So we want to avoid that. So we'll go over moving left to right. So next we're going to go over pivoting. Very important stances, because if you can understand pivoting, you can understand how to create different angles to throw good punches or angle yourself outside of the range of your opponent's punches. Pivoting is very simple. All you got to focus on, and we're starting with the front foot. The front foot pivot is probably more important than the back foot pivot. We'll start with the front foot pivot. All you really have to do is focus on whipping your foot around behind you, or vice versa. Just changing your angle from left to right. So understanding the back foot pivot is a little bit different from the front foot pivot, but it adds more variation and complexity to your movements, okay? So all it is the opposite of the front foot. You take your back foot, it stays stationary, and you pivot from left to right, just to change the angle. And if you use them in conjunction, you can create space or pull and get closer, eliminating space whenever you want to. So understanding the back foot pivot adds a lot of variation. In addition, you want to also, with your stance, learn how to drop levels. Very important, defensively and offensively. As simple as bending your knees and squatting lower and then coming back up. Now, it's very important. People have a tendency to want to lean forward when I say drop levels. That just unbalances you and it leaves you open for shots. So, simply put, you want to be able to just squat down, with your chest still up, looking straight ahead, not compromising your posture in any fashion, up and down. That's it. So the reason why your footwork and your foot stance is very important is because not only defensively, but offensively. You always want to make sure you have contact with the ground. Because if you lose contact with the ground at any point, your punches won't be quality punches. And not to mention, if you're off balance, it makes it really easy for your opponent to knock you over. So what I'm going to demonstrate now is all the movements that we just went over. I'm going to do them in real time so you can follow along how smooth and easily and effortless some of these moves will be once you've practiced enough.